This year we've designed a new type of safety device, a new type of table for our shows. We're going to be using this when we deal with the venomous and the nasty snakes, so we can not necessarily hold them the whole time, but we can put them down and people can watch them move around. Hopefully the cobras will flare up more, the rattlesnakes will strike a little more. As you can see, it's what we've done here is we've made a nice wider table than what we had before. I'll take you around and walk you on this side of it. And the sides, they go up high here. It's secured actually to the table with a ratchet strap. We have wooden blocks, so this just sets right down in. The whole thing folds right up. On the back side of it over here, you can see that we have it lower, we have a board across here, and plenty of room here to reach in and work with the snakes. So we're going to test it out now. We're going to see how well it works, and while we do that, we're going to show you some of the snakes we got. The first one we're going to try the table out on is our Siouxfan cobra. As you can hear, he's hissing and he's moving around here a little bit. This is what we want to see. Let's see if he moves around. We want to see if we can get him to flare up. A little slap on the table. Nope. Kind of sounds like a choo-choo train a lot of times. Definitely get him to huff. There's a little flare. But this guy is not apparently going to flare up for us. He's doing a lot of huffing and puffing. As you can see, he's more worried about trying to get away from me than he is coming back at me here. They really don't understand glass, and there's not glass in the wild, so he sees that he can go that way, but he doesn't understand why he can't get out. So we're going to hook him back, put him away, now that we see it works pretty well for the Siouxfan cobra. Okay, up next is our Egyptian cobra, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get this one to flare up. I hope. It doesn't take much. They tend to be liking this very open spaces here. Let's see if we can do something to aggravate him again. As you can see, this Egyptian's just trying to get away as well. Not spending too much time trying to come back to me. More headed toward the front. There, we get a little flare on him here, maybe. Alright, well, we got this open enough here, so hopefully that we can reach in here also. We could use our handling ability. We can handle him, possibly causing him to want to flare up on us here. There he goes, nice flare. See there? Again, he's not overly being aggressive here. Get a little flare once in a while out of him, but he's taking advantage of the open space and trying to escape. He doesn't feel like he's confined, so he really doesn't feel the need to have to want to try to deal with me or ward me off. And he's trying to run away. Now I'm hoping that once I use this at the shows, all the people sitting in front of him is going to make him not want to come back toward, not want to try to escape forward, but make him want to come back toward me and get him a little bit afraid. But right now, as you can see, he's not afraid. He's just trying to escape. He's enjoying that wide open area. This is an albino western diamondback rattlesnake. And with this snake here, they're totally different than cobras. They coil up, as you can see. They will strike from any direction. They rattle their tail. He's warning me off. He's telling me to stay away, or he's going to strike at me. When he's essed up like he is right here, he's definitely showing me that he has a nice strike. He's looking to strike out. That's the strike position he's showing me. He's approximately about a 4-foot rattlesnake, which means he can strike 2/3 of his body. So he has over a 2-foot strike, which I know between me and him right now, I'm too far away for him to strike. He really wants to take shorter strikes. As you see, his tail stops rattling when he doesn't feel threatened. As I touch him again, he feels threatened. His tail's will try to warn me off. This is a very aggressive snake. I've been bitten once by a western diamondback rattlesnake, and let me tell you, it is not a nice experience. Very expensive, and it's also extremely painful. Put me in the hospital for a week. But with my gloves on here, I have Hex Armor gloves on, which are one of the highest rated gloves for needle stick and not getting a fang through. You buy them over in the UK. They're called Venom Defenders. They're rather expensive, but they're well worth the money if you deal with venomous snakes. He's a beautiful snake, and fortunately he is doing exactly what I was hoping he would do in here. Okay, with me on this side, he's going to take a couple strikes. He's not utilizing the open space like the cobras did. He will stand his ground. He would rather defend himself. Now, a lot of people say, well, now with him in that position, how do you get him out? Well, what we're going to do is we're simply going to cause him to uncoil. Again, I wouldn't do this without wearing the gloves. This would be quite dangerous, but I will get him to uncoil, get him by the tail here, work him around a few times. Once he's up like that, he doesn't realize that I'm the one that has him. And I will actually use here to grab his front. And now I will bring him over and I will put him back into the container. Well, here's who the table was originally designed for. This is Rock, our African rock python. As you can see, he went to the bathroom in there, because if he can't bite you, he'll go to the bathroom all over you. So we got a little mess to clean up. But I will take quite a few strikes from him on the gloves here. He does not mess around. Rock is probably the meanest snake we have, and he loves it. He's the star of our show. He's an African rock, as I said. His name is Rock. He will not settle down. He will try to bite you. He will open his mouth. He will strike. He's definitely serious when he wants to attack. He's not playing around whatsoever. He grabs onto these gloves many times, chomps down, tries to get his teeth through there. But he is one of my favorite snakes. Look at him, boy, he is wild. He's even trying to come up and over this. He is something else. But he's the reason why I originally designed a plexiglass type of enclosure. You see, he is quick and fast. Look at that. Look at that. He's locked his teeth right into that glove. He wants me so bad. He's never been able to bite me without the gloves on, though. But he has gone to the bathroom on me many, many times. And he is just a piece of meanness. And we love him. He is the star of our shows. He's definitely one of the kind of snakes, though, that tell you that they're not meant for pet snakes. This guy is definitely meant only for an experienced keeper. They get and range between 16 to 20 feet long. Imagine him with an attitude like that. Look at that, he's coming up to say hello to me. Right now, what you can't see though is he is in a shed mode. So in this shed mode, it makes it harder for him to see, and it makes him even more aggressive, believe it or not, because he can't really see too well. So he's striking at every movement there is. Get him out of here now. We'll put him back, and then we got quite a mess to clean up thanks to him. But that's natural for rock pythons. If they can't bite you, they will go to the bathroom on you. You know, here at Snake Man Snake Shows, we're not above failing. And today, the table that we made earlier just did not do what we wanted it to do. It was pretty much a complete failure. So what we did is we've already redesigned it. We've made it a little bit smaller, as you can see. There's a little more table space on the right. It's a little smaller. We made it higher than our old style one. It'll still be ratchet strapped down, so it won't be able to be knocked off the table. It's still affordable, very portable, and I think this design here will work perfect for our shows. So you won't be seeing that old design that we had there, the one I showed earlier testing the snakes in, but you will see this new one, and I think this new one's going to work out perfect for us.